Technical difficulties. The stream crashed earlier, and there was a prompt that says if I hit OK, it'll close the stream to restart the application. And when I alt tabbed out, I accidentally hit it. So sorry. But now I can see the stream stuff again without having to load a separate web page. I broke it. It crashed earlier, and I accidentally hit the OK button just a minute ago when I came back. Actually, pretty good. Welcome back, guys. Sorry for the crash. OBS Streamlabs.exe has countered a problem and has to close. Press OK to restart your stream. Thanks, Mom. That was not very nice. Somehow you're the healer in Dawn Shroud. That doesn't sound like a very good group if you're the healer. Aren't you a bard? I need some hit skill ups. What level's your group over there? So we all need like level 23 to group with anybody level 35. Pablo Guelen, how are you, my friend? Oh, we got a minute for that. How's it going tonight, man? Done anything fun today? Level anything different? Guess I'll go ahead and med up now. Oof. I feel you on that pain, bro. Looking out for you, man. It's not fun getting surgery as an adult. Or neither is it as a child, but you heal better as a child than you do as an adult. Thoughts and prayers, my friend. It's not crazy, it's science. Blinded me with science, 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 science. Strike me down and call me Betsy. Surely you know who I am. My name's not Shirley, and I don't know who you are. Yep, that's how it is with me right now, Pablo. 4 weeks downtime with probably 6 to 8 months recovery. Isn't that just a forager? Yeah. Magnus is now live streaming EverQuest. No, she plays other games. Right now she's playing Guild Wars 2 with her friend. We were playing Dune together, but we're taking a break from it. Farming Deep Desert's stressful. Don't lose everything. They send it to you. No, it sends you half the supplies back. Gotcha. Makes sense. I do. Sometimes Percocet. I have a level 63 Gunblade and a 60 White Mage with her her Fate weapon, whatever it's called. I was on Bahamut, and then I think it got merged with Primals, so I think now it's just called Primal. Yeah, I play Eensy Weensy, who's my White Mage, and then Magnus Shadow War, which is my my Gunblade / Warrior. Hey, Pablo, thank you for the gift, brother man. I appreciate that, dude. Every little bit helps. Like I tell everybody, every little bit helps. Don't matter if it's a dime, a nickel, a penny, or a dollar. It all goes towards my bills. I'm not looking to get rich off TikTok, that's for sure. We gotta go do them J-boots, don't we, Tav? I accidentally clicked that mask. I'm not sure if I needed that or not. You gave me a mask with these 2 items, and I was moving stuff around, and I accidentally right-clicked it, and it shadow stepped me somewhere. Yeah. Preferably in the high 40s for Cyclops, but you could probably do it lower. Yeah, that's one bad thing about having to use my left hand tab is the buttons are switched for me because I'm not a left-hander. So I'm right-clicking to click on things because that's naturally how I want to do it. But right-click is to demim it. Yeah, yeah. I could do it like right here, but it's still too much if I'm crazy. Oh, I'm sure there's tons of people who use MQ over here. They won't last long. They'll get that short term, then they'll get their accounts suspended or delete it. They'll get the money off the accounts they already made all the money off of, then they'll go to another server and do the same thing. Uh, yeah, but it's gonna be hard to get them off.
No, I can watch that tomorrow.
The pants. I like wearing them. They're nice. They fit snugly.
Okay, careful, you're rolling over that.
Grab it from the back.
You got pockets are empty.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna lean against this.
Okay.
I think you can wash the socks too if you want. Grab it by the foot. No, they're not. They're right there. There you go. GG's. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Huh? Oh. I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah, we're about due to play Final Fantasy 14 again. It's been a while. Used to farm the tower. Used to love that place. Yeah, that's why I was trying to be careful, Tav. And then I accidentally clicked the damn mask. What are they for? Like, what do you do with them? Yes. Good friends. Yeah, I had the mask, which had clicky shadow step, but I accidentally clicked it. Didn't mean to. I'm just not used to it being reversed on the mouse. $22. Yep, I came prepared. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Finally got the Yopa's line. Love it. Who's Yopa? Yopa is the spell creator of this line of spells called the Yopa line. It's pretty much any of the AoE storm style spells that shamans get that does like 3 waves or 4 waves of poison damage. Super, super fun. Watch this guy's health. I got hit by my own spell. Yeah, man, these dots are nice on these characters. Is he the one that always gets caught and you have to free him from the caves and the cages? Yopa! Keep on medding. It shall be glorious combat. I gave you gear, I gave you experience, I gave you a group, and you're going to betray us like that? Prepare to face the wrath of a shaman leader. Origin takes you back to your home city. So when you create a character in future expansions and you make a character in Crescent Reach, it'll take you to Crescent Reach. If you made your home city your main point, it takes you to your home city. Wherever your bind location is your bind location. It's separate from your origin. Yep, that's what I do, Pablo. Red Tape, thanks for the likes, brother. What's in the box? If you use character info command, or char for short, it shows where origin takes you. It also shows you two bind locations. The first one is where you go when you gate or die. The second one is where you go when your game decides to bug out as you are zoning. Huh. Interesting. So how does the secondary and tertiary bind points work? Does it show all of those? Then there was 3. Yep, damn BQ. We're getting ready to head down Shroud Peaks here after we get the guy in the zone. Chorus Revenant. Isn't that the one that spawns on the first floor way back on the left in the back tunnels? You've got a friend in me. Dark Age of Camelot. Yeah, man, it's nice. Thanks you for the follow, sir. I'll see you around. If you can see my map, Coerce Revenant's right here. I believe that is pink level. Let's see. So that's black level. So he spawns in the pink level. And judging from the looks of this, it's after you duck down and climb through the tunnel at the bottom, and you go up those weird steps. There's going to be a little area on the left. As soon as you walk in on the right, there's going to be the Chorus Pin Keeper who spawns there. And then as you walk further to the left, that's where your Chorus Revenant spawns. There's 5 dudes in that room. Crusader, Revenant, and Pin Keeper. All in the same room. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where it's at. This is that ramp that goes up. And then as you come up the stairs, the mobs that spawn in this little area here, the little square, before you go through that little cutway hole that goes into the area where the Clydes are, he's going to be spawning right there on the left where the Crusader is. He spawns on the right for Pinkeeper, and he spawns bottom left for Hunter. Yeah, yep. Don't think I ever spent much time in this dungeon. Good size, though. Yeah, it's a pretty big dungeon, man. No fabled mobs here, unfortunately. This is still a new server.
Please offer me your energy. I ask of you, please.
Thank you, Gray Grave. Appreciate that live share, sir.
A new follower.
Hey, welcome over, the Fatch 10. Alright, so now we know we have two of us at 25-ish, 22-ish. Electric Uncle Sam. Thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, let's head over to DSP, my friend. We could probably get more while we're over there. Gliz! Thank you for that. Did you like that super equipped bandit that was fully decked out like a new, brand new twink that just spawned, level 1? Let me make sure he has Sal. He does. Okay, good. We're going to head over to DSP. Yeah, it was super. Even Secna was like, "Are you twinking the pet?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I am." We twink pets up in this chat. I mean, from what Secna tells me, he gives his pet a fungi tunic, a fungi staff, and he lets it heal itself the whole time. I one time put fungi tunic on one of those bandits and sat back and watched the distance. Took about an hour before a group came in. Oh my god. Could you imagine what they thought when they saw it on the mob? Someone's probably saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe it. This one time I was in Pollutal Caverns, we were just killing bandits, and I swear to God, I'm not even lying, dude. One dropped a fungi tunic." And to this day, there's somebody still out there trying to figure out that still drops it. Yeah, it lets you save them all the time now, Electric. Jesus. Oh shit, these things are all red to me. Just ran past you? Is that you there? Bastion? Nice. Alright, let's look for some people for our new group. Hi, Boo Boo.
Hi, sweetheart.
Not seen anyone LFG, broski.
What do you say? I don't remember coming to this zone ever.
Down Shroud Peaks. DSP, Down Shroud Peaks. Rock Hoppers. Dawn Shroud. Dawn Shroud. Dawn Shroud Peaks. Fungi Shroom is level 26.
That the little mushroom pet?
No, it's someone's pool. They're zoning out, so I'm gonna steal it. I want it. Let me has it. Unlock. Unlock. There we go. Slow him down. Need me? Depends on what level you are. Definitely could use anyone above 20s. These are going to be hard until we get up to the 30s. The more the merrier, I always say. Whisper me on Magnus, let me invite you. But sleep soon will assist. It's up to you, brother. Nice. You should not eat that mushroom. FYI, don't eat that. It's deadly. It will possibly kill you. And Captain Blackbush, I don't know everybody's characters by heart, so if you want to whisper me on Magnus, I totally can invite you. Saturday night. Hell yeah, let's do it. Are you off Saturday night, baby? Tuesday? Okay. I know, I just don't remember them offhand. 26 Beast Lord and Gremlin. Chaba. Could really use a tank, but there's currently none available. Grats. Come on, monkey, kill it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Shoot them fists off. Ouchies. Very nice, Tav. Oh my goodness, conjuration skills. You're killing me, Miles. Alright, yeah, let's get this thing going. Gotta get some mana for the dude. Well, I can't heal everybody. Kite them. definitely gonna be getting me a fungi tunic. Sweet! I love buffs. One more level. Need to get the Cly to spawn. It's always the Cly Overseer. Yeah, one gives you the right weapon and one gives you the wrong weapon for that combine. I just never have chance to see the right one spawn for the right combine. It's almost like an unsolved quest mission. But you combine that body thing with that item in a coffin and it makes something. It's been so long since I've seen it work though. The kukri thing he drops is supposed to be the part, but it isn't. It's not tagged right. There we go. Now I got canny. Now I can non-stop mid. Yeah, I hate it, dude. I have to always look at the lore and understand which one's which. Because it's confusing as hell. I need to get into Mist more on one of my ults that I make and farm the librarian and librarian assistant for the 2 spells eligible scroll pieces. I guess Veneral Saphir Remains is the only one that still drops the bones, the grayish bones for Canny 2, is that right? Not obtainable any other way? Okay, so both of them could drop it. But still, it's going to require a raid. Except VSR might be easier. Necro slow and damage dots. He doesn't do any sort of special abilities, does he? I think he's just a tank and spank. That's good to know then. Kiaru. I'm pretty good at just throwing groups together. I can't complain. All it takes is a leader, right? A leader and someone willing to actually message people. Captain, I'm sorry, buddy. We got up to your level though, like I said we would. I guess I could spam some burst of fire to get my skill ups for evocation. Dude. Nah, bruh. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the people who are not in chronic pain. Or for the people who are. This is when I move in and AE everything around you and die because even at 50, I don't have the gear to AE that many bobs. Sounds about right, Sekna. Then I started blasting. And then you died. Yup. Glass cannon. Poison Storm! There's some noteworthy gear you can get, just nothing really worth anything at this point in time. That's why a lot of people look really under geared. It's just the good stuff drops off of raid bosses and high level group content, and a lot of people can't do it because it requires levels and levels that we don't have currently. But they're getting things done with their levels are getting. Are getting. God, talk like a stupid person. Damn, boys, XP's moving along. I was told to go to bed, babe. My TikTok peoples are worried about me. I know. Right when you got home-ish, or right before you got home. 3:30, 5:30-ish. No, 4:30-ish. So it happened when you left. 3 hours later, around 3 o'clock, you gave me it then. And then about 6 o'clock before you got off, I took it then.
Yeah.
And then I haven't taken anything after that. Yep. I'll wait till bedtime.
Yeah.
I'm pretty mellow right now. It's not really hurting anything right now. You got me confused over there, Chad. This dude on TikTok, I knew him way, way, way back in the day. I know, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people recognize my name, but I knew him back in the day. He was one of the first clerics to ever kill the Avatar of War, which was like a raid NPC that took like a full guild of people to do it. He did it using a Hammer of Consternation, which procs Divine Aura, and his Ward of Requital, which is a proc that is like a damage dealing ability to the monster. And he had the ability, because when you die, you have a chance to come back alive as part of those abilities. And he had his own spell on him, which made him that if he died, he came back to life with invulnerability. He used all of that, and then took him like an hour and a half to down Avatar War on himself, following a rotation. Yep. By himself. A whole guild that would have to kill him normally, he did it by himself, almost in era. It was just after Velia, so like, Lucklin had just dropped, and it was still farm status for that boss. $45 plus raid, yep. You did it with one person. Stupid. Usually about 36 to 45 people. And that's with a full cleric rotation, healing the tank who's taking the damage.
So it was a cleric though, but just by themselves?
Yeah, so clerics get a spell called Divine Intervention, which basically lets them bring themselves back to life if they die. Or no, Divine Intervention is the one that brings health equally. There's another one that's kind of like the name of that. But it revives you instantly when you die, and you go invulnerable, and you can't die. Shamans get it too. It's called Second Life, which is a lot easier to remember. Plus, you got the AA. A lot of people don't even know about the AA, or the tribute point for it. You could stack the tribute for that up to 4. Hey, no, it was the tribute. Yeah, Tolerance teaches. Chad here was Isdane. He was one of the first clerics, I won't say all of the world, but in all of the EverQuest world, to take down Avatar of War single-handedly, just almost in era, basically. It was right when Lucklin dropped. He got the DA hammer, and he was able to take it out by himself. I remember it being like a huge, huge thing across all the servers. It's one of the reasons why they nerfed a lot of the divine intervention type spells that brought you back to life. They put percentage based on it. We're speaking Greek, Damon. I know, right? Somebody stole his name over here already. It could have been worse. You could have been fancy. If you were fancy, you'd probably be more notorious, honestly. Everybody knows fancy. Fancy pants. Who in my chat remembers Fancy Pants? You probably discovered a point near it. Nice. That's how you do it, Tolerance. I remember people clearing that back in the day on that server too. Didn't they like reset the monster? They reset him like mid-combat because they were about to win. Then they had to like spawn him again so they could do it again. And then they killed it again. They were using pets against the wall. Yeah, it has no loot. They're putting pets against the wall and pushing him up against the wall so he couldn't do like his AE move. And the pets were like keeping him grounded there, so all the range DPS and dot casters could hit him. It was back before pets could hold aggro. Always makes me unfollow you. I have to follow her every time I load you up. What? Secna, it's very possible. I've had that happen when I do the follow trains, which they hate on TikTok, where it won't take a follow when somebody does it, if you're being for real. Same thing with likes. It locks them out at a certain amount. Or maybe I need to add you as a friend on there too. That is very odd. And specific. TikTok is sometimes unable to process the follow command due to various bugs and errors. To be precise, we have listed some community-faced issues that can trigger this error on TikTok. You might have crossed the follow limit of 140 accounts or 30 users per hour. TikTok might suspect you as a bot in case your connection is public. It could also be due to a processing error. Your account might be shadow banned. I thought we were healing people. Blastion, I thought you were healing people. Come back, come back. Well, damn. I'll just use my token on him. These wolves hit freaking hard. I'll save the token then. You bought in this, bro? No, I ain't that good. Blastion's here is helping us out, but he was buffing us and canning when I missed the heal. My fault for talking and not paying attention to the group. No way, Pablo. Never your fault. Never. He go to bed on you? No.
It might just be the great sword I don't like.
Damn, son. You have like a third of what I've got. Yeah, I've got way too many mobs, NPC characters on my account. I can't think. Reading and trying to do three things at once. It ain't working like I want. Yeah, you don't get that spell till way later. He'll need some fresh buffs though. He's back. Driss Duerden. Duerden. Duerdienden. Minzo Berenzan. It's a very good book series. Why did she go under her armpit with that? Yeah. Bones and all. Like, what the fuck?
Bruh, like cut it up or something first.
Weird shit people eat in those other worlds.
I don't.
There you go, baby. Japan starting trials of regrowing teeth in humans. No more dentures, implants, or anything.
You're gonna end up with that chick on.
Rip them all out and let me have some new ones. Not that my teeth are that bad, but still. Wouldn't mind having a new set just to play with.
At some point, it might be worth doing.
It probably will be worth doing it if it's good in the next 5 years.
Can you imagine if it went wrong and you started growing teeth?
Oh my god. Just 5 rows of teeth in your mouth.
Growing teeth under your toes. And if you get a toothache, very bad.
Oh man. Alright, let's find a new person to replace him. Within 20 range, there's a mage, a little bit. There's a beast lord 39. Let's go for a little bit. ESP. That was the other shaman. Grass sectional and moving in your chair.
Look at this chick.
Sexy.
Holy crap.
Alright, let's turn on LFP. Select none. Select Paladin, Shadow Knight, Warrior, Rogue, Monk. Update. I know, I love it, Pablo. I have other cool mounts too, I just didn't want to redeem them yet. By the way, I got my good dot bag, guys, so expect shit just to die. I like them. I think it was part of one of the expansions you get it. White Sky Strider, yeah. Mine's an owlbear.
Dude looks freaked out. Cute is if he could turn his head 180 degrees and stare at you.
That would look cool as shit, yeah.
He's just like,
Hey! Keep your eyes on the road. Who? Me? Who? Me? But I could also claim this mount. The Sky Strider.
Your phone.
Oh, 'cause it's sliding.
Yeah.
I also have this one, baby. What's it make you think of as soon as you see it?
What do I see?
Ba 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 ba.
Bear?
The joy of cola. If it had like Coke symbols on it, I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd also have Skill Rot Striker Saddle. This looks like that one in WoW that we have. Collaboration mount, yep. I have the Leviathan calf. It's a flappy flap.
That underwater mount?
No, it's aerial.
Okay.
Yep, it's got lev built into it. Levitation. I also have a Zelniak, which I gave one away. I might do a raffle one these days and give away one of these whistles, tradable.
These mounts like account wide, like on
Yeah.
all the servers you're on?
No, not on all servers. Just on your account. Yeah, I know, right, Segna? I'm the same way. This time I was like, you know what? If I'm going to play over here, I might as well get a good mount. One that's very fast. Because SK can use them right off the bat at full speed. It's actually not hurting too bad today, country. Every once in a while I'll do something where it hurts, and it just goes away after about 20 minutes. But I'm also dosed up pretty heavily, and taking medicines which help with that too. Wait, that's the same thing.
That's indeed how you get those.
Instead of taking medicines when I feel like I'm in pain, I've been taking it on a 4-hour schedule, only half of what I normally should be taking. So they want me to take a whole medicine pill, but I've just been taking half of a medicine pill. And then if it feels like I have more pain than what should be after about 4 hours, then I go ahead and take another half. But it's prolonging the medicine longer than the 10 days that they expected to take you to have it. Yeah, she always makes fun of me. Some do, yeah. I have one set up for people to join in and hang out and talk. Some people are using it to post funny stuff, like I was hoping they would. But a lot of us have like multiple Discord channels we use. So I'm not surprised if no one's utilizing it like someone else would do another channel. When we get a more active community going, then I'll probably have some stuff going on in there, like doing little events and giveaways and that kind of stuff. All the big dots are on. Too high level, huh? Are your ears ringing by chance? Missed it. There we go. That's a good point. He is Dark Elf Ranger. I think it was a natural choice for about 150,000 people. Okay, maybe not that many, because I don't think EQ even has close to that. Congrats on 30, brother. Rick. You've got a friend in me. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just chillaxing on a late Friday night. Or I guess it's Friday morning, but you know, a Thursday night. Playing some EverQuest with some pals on Twitch and TikTok. Got a little small community here. People who like to play EQ. Getting together, grouping up, playing multiple characters. Got everything slowed. Absolutely, man. It's free to log in, free to check. And if you find one that you like and you want to play it at full capacity without any limitations, you can load up the test server using the patcher, top left. Select where it says live and change it to test. Test copy that character over first by doing /test copy on the character when you log it in for the first time. It'll then create a copy of it over on test server. You log in over test server and you play that character until you feel like, hey, I think I can play this on a real server, and then you pay 15 bucks, and then you log in over on the real servers, and then you play your character, or you make a new character over here on the TLP server and play with new people with a different type of rule set than normal EQ. You totally should, Captain. That's what I've done. Just push through it, knock it out, get it done, and then get the 30% bonus like I have on my account. You need Sal, my friend. You are running slowly. Not me, the monk. Carrots. He needs everything. If you want to hit him back up with all the good stuff. Hey, hey, thanks for the power gem, bro. Appreciate that. Making it rain over here. Appreciate it. I need your love. I need your... Ding, 26. Come back to us and get your buffs, my friend. So for this server, max level is 50, with the current expansion being Luclin and lower, so Velius, Kunark, Luclin, and original EverQuest. Every character that makes max level 50 adds a 10% bonus to your account. Zones spawn different sorts of bonuses depending on the day that rotate on a 24-hour basis at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard from wherever they currently are to a new location depending on what zones are available. So if you're looking for experience modifiers, so you get more XP, there's going to be new zones for that every day. If you're looking for loot, if you're looking for rares, if you're looking for respawns, if you're looking for faction, if you're looking for money, if you're looking for skilling up, all those have different areas that they could spawn in different zones where you can go into that zone and do that ability, either experience or faction or whatever. So you might have a week where the faction bonus is in Kale Drakel. So that means basically every time you kill a monster, you get double the faction, which will help you speed up getting your rep you need for getting the armor and sky shrine. You might go to an area that has double loot, and every time an item drops off a monster that's rare, you get 2 of them instead of 1. So like 2 fungi tunics, or 2 flowing black silk sashes. Or you might go to a zone that has extra money. So you go to Wrath Mountains where giants usually drop 24 plat, they'll drop 48 plat. It changes per zone per 24-hour notice, and there's a list of zones you can check out at fangbreaker.zone to know which ones have the current bonuses. It's maintained by people who look out for the zones and find out which ones are which. Then they update them accordingly. Bet could do it in TFS pretty quick. Still has a normal XP. I do want to do Tower Frozen Shadows eventually soon as well. Have you made one of the big ear ones yet, babe? They're kind of fun. Down there, bottom right. Uh-huh.
Make a resident. I'm not really liking what I.
I've gotten good at playing left-handed. Look, I'm playing the same way I do everything else now. No, it looks like we're good, man. I appreciate you, dude. Maybe toss that anonymous person a couple HP buffs. Just the HP one. They don't need all the other stat stuff. Just a shield or 2. Canny. There we go. Got him slowed finally. After draining all my mana. Very nice, dude. And that spot we both looked at on the map. Later, buddy. Ow. Oh, that new season of Resident Alien's out now too, babe. I would love to catch you up with it. It's so good. You know about the Greys, right?
No,
Okay, so you haven't made it that far.
only on the first season.
Okay. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I get on around maybe 2 or 3. I'll let you know when I go live. If you're on TikTok and you haven't hit follow yet and you love watching this content, make sure you guys toss a follow. It'd be easier to find me tomorrow when you want to watch again. Or if you're really enjoying the show and you want to check me out live, check over at Twitch. Exclusive giveaways and content over there. Just because there's no way to do it on TikTok. Now I have to be heels. Thank you. We are 26, almost 27, Tonto. Yep, we're pushing them levels, bro. My goal's 30 before bed. 26, almost 27. About a level every 20 minutes. Maybe every 30 minutes. Whenever you want to go to bed.
So that was your goal.
That's the goal, but it doesn't have to be. I can log off when you want to. I love playing Shaman. Yeah, what the wife says goes. That's 100% Tonto. Well, then I'll be interested.
You've already seen it.
I've seen it about 10 times. I don't care. I still love the show. Hey man, I don't know if you remember me, but I am play EQ with you like 2018, 2017. Jogan or Hai Sayampa. Saw you on Twitch stream. Hai Sayampa Shaman? Yep, I remember. Hai Sayampa, I ain't heard that name in years. There's one more shaman out there that I know I've grouped with all the time, and his name is Ixithmael. You guys ever come across a dude named Ixithmael? Ixsithmal. Ixithmal. Ixithmal. I don't know how you say it correctly. Ixithmal. He was one of my favorite shaman buddies, other than Bakwas and Rapiv, and Rayorn buffing. So, my buddy, real life. Hey, Call Jogan. Nice. Yeah, I remember you. I remember I hung out with a lot of shamans. Being a Shadow Knight, that's where I always kind of leaned towards group-wise, was the shaman baddies. So I had Bakwas, who was the first Ixar shaman to have the Carnage Cudgel. So we always had Ixal Powa. Rayorn and Drakadar, my two monk buddies. Rayorn was human and Drakadar was Ixar. And then I had Bakwas, Rapiv, Ixithmiel, and a couple other guys that I played with. But no answer. I tried to call him, but no answer. Yep, I remember. I think I remember you helping me get my Drachnus boots over in Lakeoville Omen. Not Lakeoville Omen, over there. You kept telling me to invis to stay away from the Sarnak. We're only going to do the one tower. And now here I am playing Shaman myself. But yeah, if you haven't hit follow yet, man, hit follow. Join the team. Yeah. Lots of good people here. They play with you. We do stuff. Do it, lady. Somebody do it. Do it, lady. Holy shit, you subscribed. That's better than a follow. Thank you. Woo! That's right, you have been since 2018. I remember that. I remember that now because you, old man Prince, old Prince man, Prince old man. You probably know who he is. He's been in chat with me a lot too back in the day. Who else was it? The dude from P99 that I played with a lot. He was in that stupid guild they have over there, the big one. I used to always auto-follow his channel and send my viewers over to him when he logged on. But he wasn't very nice to people, so I stopped kind of sharing his stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of back for a bit, man. We're full-time currently due to injury at work. Got nothing else better to do except sit here at the computer and play video games. I did my garden stuff outside. I got it all planted, ready to go. I got tomatoes and peppers and hopefully some corn soon. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't seem to be growing, but I think they will. I think they'll come out. So, but right now we're under Supreme Light Duty. We have a sling currently being worn, and an arm that's currently unusable due to shoulder surgery. So we're kind of just chilling, relaxing, playing EQ at a leisure rate instead of hardcore like a lot of people play it. Hardcore is the best way, no?
No.
Okay, yeah, leisurely, yeah. I call it dad mode. Like, I'm in dad mode when it comes to playing games now. I gotta be able to be like, alright guys, I'll be back in like 20 minutes, and nobody cares. They're like, alright, we'll see you in a minute, dude. Stay in the group, you can get XP. Cool, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's true, Sekna. It's true. Not that hardcore, but yeah, I've got a few 50s now. This is the 4th one I'm working on now. I think I'm gonna make Tiny Dots also a druid. So I have Magnus as like the main 5 Ixar classes, and then I'll have Tiny Dots as like the main buff classes. Yep, I've always been there to help people out, no matter what. It's always been my goal, to give people hands on everything. Only one hand. Oh. I'm a good dude through and through for the most part. Jesus Christ. My wife just called me a piece of shit. I guess I am what I eat. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Oh my god, you Happy Gilmore coming out?
Yeah, I can't wait for the new Happy Gilmore. It's gonna be fun. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. Ew, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No. That was a dodgeball.
No.
Yeah, that was dodgeball.
No, that was the golfer that he didn't like.
Was that the golfer dude?
Yeah, the dude.
MacGyver, whatever his name is? McGolver?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Okay. Daft McCannahan? Yeah, you're right. My wife corrected me. I'm not good with movies. Am I supposed to drink this so you can get more?
I like the Revenant a lot more than the...
I want a melee class. That's really good.
That's what this is. Look. Look at this move. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's like a slash, overhead slash.
Not to mention, look at the character. As soon as you make it, it's already the right color scheme. Black and red.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. McGavin, thank you. McGavin.
McGavin, yeah.
McGavin, that asshole. He's in the new one too, by the way. Unfortunately, Bob Saget couldn't make it.
That's why you're talking.
Yeah. He didn't. Wait, did Bob Saget pass away? I meant Bob Barker, but I wasn't sure about Bob Saget. Shooter, yeah. Shooter. Shooter McGavin. Come on down to Shooter McGavin's car lot. We'll rip you off and take all your money. Comes that wolf again. And guys, we're close to our sub goal of 40 people. That's amazing. That means that eventually I could become partner. If I can get an average viewer base over 75, which is kind of hard to do, but it's not impossible, I could eventually become partner and I could like do away with a lot of the ad stuff. Because then I could have sponsors and that kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Always. I know you'll be at my show. Commiserating. I don't know the words. I love healing on a shaman, guys. Weaving in a couple heals here and there. Couple dots. Letting that necro go crazy. Weave in a candy right here and there. Get sponsored by Piece of Shit for Breakfast. Only you can eat the luckiest of all the shit. You might get lucky and find a nice prize in the piece of shit cereal. Surprise! It's an old used roll of toilet paper. Alright, I'm done. That's weird. It got weird. Sorry, guys. Ha 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 ha. Gotta roll with the punches.
Roll with it because of the toilet paper roll. Get it?
No, I don't. Hey, Sekno, why don't you make me a visceral dagger? I need one. Send it to Magnus so I can have my green mist soon. They are country, I won't lie. I'm a little loopy. I'm still cognitive, though. The visceral dagger itself is not tradable? I thought it was. I guess that's other servers I played on that it was tradable on because of free trade. Can it be MQ'd? If I have the kukri up to that point? I've got the Knave's kukri, which is after turning in the heads. I gotta get the Tomb of Stupendous now.
There's a cafe. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
In St. Augustine, Florida.
Right.
It has two capybaras to pet and play with while you
Aw.
drink your coffee.
I would totally play with them.
I would totally.
You see the capybara that attacked that girl in the water?
No.
It's crazy.
I heard they're super nice.
Look at that one.
If they don't have another capybara to be friends with.
Well, this is the wild one in the water. Look up, lady gets attacked by capybara. She's in the lake swimming, and this thing comes out of nowhere, jumps onto her back, and starts climbing up on her neck and into her hair, climbs around to her face.
Capybara.
Yes. Yeah, look it up. Vein in the membrane. I did just get my new regeneration spell. Toss that on myself. So you got characters over here, obviously, called Jogan. What levels you have over here? What classes? Your only character, okay. 0 beat. 42 beast, hell yeah. We gotta push you to 70 then, man. Colombia! Brazil!
God, I don't like it.
Told you.
That's horrifying.
I told you. Not all of them are friendly, especially if you're in their spawning area.
Maybe it had rabies.
Yeah, that's the spawning area. I know. You barely get to use it. Uh-huh. Alright, looks like I gotta find 2 new players. 2 new players. Level 30-ish. The Capybara. Capybara. Giant rat-looking gerbil guinea pig thing.
Rodent.
It's the largest rodent mammal. Looks like a giant guinea pig. But they're like cute and cuddly.
They're usually super sweet.
And they're usually super sweet. Yeah, that's true. I get lonely and destructive when I'm alone. Burn the house down. Yeah, I got Invis. LFG. Looking for new players. LFG. Who do we have to play with? LFG. Tooth Fairy. No, you're too low.
Please offer me your energy. I ask of you, please.
Thank you for that share, country. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna need some more damage. All those brains. Yeah, it's for the Necromancer quest. I was gonna quest it again up to 7 so I can do the turn-ins for my friends for free. Don't charge friends nothing for their necro friends.
Heavy armor.
Heavy armor. Man, if you gotta go, you gotta go, bro. I ain't gonna worry about you. If anything, I'll just go get on an ult, play an ult. AKA, I'm the same character you see here, but different version of him. EQ is life. EQ is life. Right? Yeah, I've got some of the pieces for 7 and 8. I've got the flaxen lock of hair. I've got the essence of Dole for somebody who needs it for monk. I've got the Eye of Rutgus, the brains for the other part of the quest. I got one of the scrolls for Magnus' quest, Page of the Tomb. I had an illegible scroll, but I don't know what I did with it. Somewhere. And which version is the one that you turn in and it gives it back to you because of that bug that was there a long time ago? Is that the 7th one? Or is that the 8th one? Gotcha. Yay, skill ups for dodge and defense. I wonder what the record is for quests completed on EQ. I doubt they even have a way to even check that, dude.
All of them.
All of the quests have been completed in EverQuest. There was one dude over on FV that supposedly had like all the achievements done, which is kind of a big deal.
At one point, I had the Explorer. Wait,
Lore Keeper.
yeah, Lore Keeper.
There's so many broken quests in EQ. Yes, sirs. We are killing stuff over in Downshroud Peaks. Currently trioing with 2 monks and a shaman. I'm a shaman. They're the monks. Of course, I have the master aggro. I'm kind of geared, but not like twink geared. I just have most slots filled with something usable. Yeah, I want Canny too, but I don't have the levels and I don't have the raid mob VSR to get it. Waiting for the ticks. Waiting for the ticks. See, you Canny, you wait for the tick. 59, boom. 61, boom. Hit it again. Ticks up to 64. 67. Wait for the tick. 69, 72. Canny. Drops it to 71. Takes it up to 77. I know, I guess you could do it by group. Have not played this in years. You guys should come back, man. I'm telling you, we got a good community over here at Plays EQ. Lots of players over here. Come on, Selgaran. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yep, hot, canny, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Pete and repeat sat on the bridge. Pete fell off. Who was left? Scott Rainey. Sometimes, due to the beta version of Streamlabs, you'll have to go up and back. Welcome back, Scott. Yeah, so sometimes because of the beta version of Streamlabs OBS dual output, it'll sometimes freeze the stream on mobile. It's something they know of. It's something they're working on. The quickest fix is to scroll out and back. It's a TikTok thing. It's not your phone. It's not me, the connection, or anything like that. You just gotta scroll up and back, and it'll usually fix it. It does it on my phone too for people I watch. You mained a Dark Elf Shadow Knight quite just after Planes of Power. Came back during COVID. Got me a level 115 and 6 box. Hell yeah, another Bat Dad Bod. You did the same thing I did, dude. I went back over to Fear and Vi and I leveled my character to 125 for the new expansion stuff. Right after COVID. And all the past, like, a year or so. Didn't like how they nerfed your tiger? You mean like your Vashir Beastlord tiger pet? Damn, this thing's resisting everything, guys. Yeah, it used to be gigantic. It used to be annoying walking to the main bank and there's just a gigantic tiger standing there in the door. I'm pretty sure that was never meant to be like that. I agree 100%, Shamus. You guys should check out the Hero's Journey if you like EverQuest that much. Hero's Journey EMU.com. It's a triple class server where you can play 3 characters or 3 classes all at once on one character. You pick the 3 that you want. There's like 550 combinations. Hmm.
You can make troll ones like.
You'd have the Divine Avatar ability of the Cleric, which increases your melee damage. You'd have the Beast Lord pet, plus the Beast Lord attack abilities, which allows them to increase their DPS and damage. So it's combined with the Divine Avatar, with the Beast Lord's damage and pet damage, and Divine Avatar working on yourself, you could be a super strong melee Beast Lord with a pet. And you said you said Beast Lord, Cleric, and what was the other one? Bard. You could also play damage shield songs that would increase the amount of damage that monsters hit you with as you're singing and punching and swinging your weapons and your pets. And you could run really fast, yeah.
And have really good cadence.
Kayaton, you could charm monsters and use them to help attack other things. Bard. Mm-hmm. A lot of different things.
An off the wall, like weird combo though.
Yeah, I mean it's a combo.
What if it was like a cleric shadow knight bard?
Appreciate you stopping by, Call Jogan, and I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for the sub again, bro. We'll see you around for sure. We're going to be doing some more with the stream in the future, I promise. I don't have an idea or plan yet, but I have ideas later for sure. Yeah, so the emulated server, the Hero's Journey, does stop at Planes of Power. It's currently locked at Planes of Power. With you being able to solo Planes of Power content, including Plan of Time. So it's been pretty fun. Let's see if anybody else is on that LFG list. Necro, Monk. The guilds now are like guilds back then. Bunch of people that get together and do content that's raiding. Not really much has changed as far as that goes. Lego Vader, this game is cool, bro. This is the original OG daddy granddaddy of all the MMOs. EverQuest has been a staple in the MMO communities for years. It's what made the MMO community what it is. Yep, that's true too, Segna. I'm currently playing a Shaman, which is a debuff slash buff class capable of doing damage over time. So my goal in a group is to first slow the monsters down with a slow spell. The one I'm using right now is called Walking Sleep. It slows them down attack-wise so they don't hit as fast on the person who's tanking it. And then, after it's slowed, I'll throw some dots on it to increase the damage it takes over time from my spells. And because I have 2 of them, I'll cast 2 of them. Now what I'll do is I'll focus on keeping my character with mana by using Cannibalize, which takes my health and regenerates it into mana for myself. Then using that mana, I'll target one of the other players who's taking damage, and I'll heal them for the damage taken on the monster they're fighting for me. Then the monster runs away, and it dies from the dot damage. Just your basic style of gameplay. A little bit different than some of the current games that are out there, but it definitely has like a replayability factor to it. Favorite class in this game is Shadow Knight. They're a tank class that use damaging spells and damage over time spells to establish threat and aggro, they call it, to basically allow them to tank monsters with good armor class abilities. So they get spells that increase their damage, they get spells that increase their armor class, and they get life taps to regenerate their health back using the monster's health as damage. And then they can also use a small pet to continually do damage over time. The pets are not as good as like an actual standard necromancer class, but the pet's super low level, but it's like having a small dot on the monster. Every little bit counts in this game. And as you can see, we're 3 people killing reds. As long as you have people who know how to play their class and work well together, you can pretty much accomplish anything in this game. That's doable. That is, like, we can't walk up to a level 60 raid boss. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying playing just 3 people versus 4 people versus 6 people. Like, I'll play the same way with any amount of people in the group. I might have more of a role when there's less people in the group, like damaging as well as healing and buffing, but it's no different than playing a character in a group where you have all the classes available to do all the things. Right now we're in the 25s to 35 range, Scott, so we're just killing random stuff over here in Downtrod Peaks. I would say I'm a tank fan, 100%. Including if I play World of Warcraft, I usually play a paladin. So definitely into the tank scene, but I'm also into the buff scene. I like keeping people with spells that keep them working good. Shaman is a support role slash healing slash DPS role. They pretty much are all around a rounded character for damage and heals and DPS and buffs. Went over that hill and disappeared on me. Wow. I was like, he went over the hill and I couldn't see him no more. Gone. Nope, this is open world or open server on the Daybreak servers. So it has all the official servers plus the premium servers. Premium servers are 15 bucks a month, so you have to pay for an unlimited pass. But they do offer free to play, which very, very limited on what you can do over there, but still pretty fun to play if you're doing free to play. You can also play on the test server at full cost with no extra money spent, if that's something you were looking to try out. If you want to try the game out and not spend money on it, that's the best way I'd go about it. No, no. I don't mind answering questions at all, man. Yeah, so you can go look up, if you Google, you got a friend in me. If you go to the Google and type in EverQuest, Daybreak games, you'll find it on there for free. Just click play now for free and then sign up for an account. And then you can play the game and download it and all that good stuff. Yes, 53, 55, 57, 59. God awful levels. Did you do the other drink? Oh, I see it now. Oh, I knew he was going to go offline after that kill. He didn't want to say anything. He just wanted to leave. That was a slash exit 1000%. He waited for the XP hit and then he exited 1000%. He's like, nah, I'm done. We're not doing this no more. I know a slash exit when I see one, and that's a slash exit there. All right, let's see. How much time you got, brother? Well, we can call it any time. The LFG list is getting smaller and smaller. Night, another dad bod. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. If you guys haven't hit the follow button so you can catch me on some other time. And if you want to catch me on without being on TikTok, I'm over on the purple platform too. Jump over, hit a follow there, and we'll check you on there when you're over there. Alright, yeah, it's looking like very slim shavings over here. I guess I'll spend the next 30 minutes or so, Carrot, going around finding my shaman spells. So if you want to go look for your disciplines and stuff, if you have any. And then, I guess any items or weapons. I'm going to sell a chrono and get me a fungi tunic and a staff. So I have those to play with tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll have fun with it. We'll play some more. Do you need a dual death to go back to your bind, or you just want to run it? Transport, miscellaneous gate. Alright, copy that. So that Ixar slave, Sekna, I can't tell you how many hours in Droga trying to find that freaking enslaved Ixar. And it turns out he spawns out in Frontier Mountains in the caves. I was so mad when I found out. I spent probably 17 hours camping that damn enslaved Ixar when he was outside in Frontier Mountains. Sorry, country, I missed it. I was reading other stuff. If you make a new character on the free-to-play, you never get to leave the newbie area, do you? No, that's incorrect. If you make a new character on free-to-play, you can take him into any zone you want, including all the new zones if you have the expansions for them. However, the amount of gear and the amount of ability points you need to stay alive in those zones will outweigh what you're currently capable of doing on your own as a silver / free-to-play player. You have to be gold or all access member in order to do current content without having any sort of repercussions from it. Because your character itself will take more damage because your gear is not usable. And the gear that is usable as silver is just not powerful enough to take on the stuff that you're fighting in those zones. Sorry, it was this.
I'm just making sure you're not overdoing your arm.
Nope, I have let this thing sit like this all day long.
Do you need anything but
Before bed for sure. We can do it now if you want. Alright, let's see what I need. Output, missing spells. Wow, not missing many at all. Quickness. Hagger's Insects. Raging Strength. That's basically it. Shit, that's pretty good. Yes, sir. Asset Hobby. Welcome in, brother man. We're just now getting to getting our spells here. I'm gonna find out where my quickness spell is because everybody loves some haste, right? Spells. Righty. Shaman. And all the way down to level 30-ish. Wait, I'm still 20s, ain't I? 28, yep. Quickness. Quickness. There you are. Akanon, Iridite, fell with Freeport, Grob, Halos, Neriak, Agok, and Kinos. Oh, for spells? Or like the lookup command? The lookup command is / output, OUTPUT, space, missing spells, all one word, no spaces. It's going to output a file for you that's blue text in the chat. You click that blue text and it'll open up a notepad with the files that you're missing for your spells. That'll then let you see what you're currently looking for. Thank you for the follow, Asset Hobby. Appreciate you, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, so we gotta go look for this quickness spell. And I see a few places that have it that are not me. So we're gonna go to the bank. Output, you got the output part right, but it's missing spells, all one word. MISSING SPELLS. Head to watch TV, my meds are starting to kick in, and I am getting slawsy. I feel that sec now, I'm about to do the same. Let's see who is currently streaming, and I'll do the rest of this offline, since it's going to be boring stuff. That way I can send my my lurkers over to someone who's currently still streaming. Tick, 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 Twitch. And we have Brony, as always. Brony. Raid Brony. Hopefully he's not AFK again. Just hit that button. Follow them, people. Follow the button over. And guys, I will catch you tomorrow night. We'll do some more EQ.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Yeah.
How do I get on this?
I don't know. Alright, here we go. Raiding them. See you guys tomorrow night.